Good afternoon, psychic eyes. Actually, it's good evening. Wow, I forgot. It's like 5 o'clock Eastern time. I hope you're all well. Um, I generally get this out early, but I don't know. I kind of took a relaxed day. Sorry, you guys. Um, so I am back with first today's energetic read, and then I'm going to come back with a couple more zodiacs. I'm hoping to finish them today, so I can spend the rest of the month on all of my bonuses that I haven't been able to. Karmic reads and twin flame reads and so on and so forth. But I am here this evening with today's energetic read, okay? I am doing Palo Santo first. I want to invite in Archangel Michael. Only positive energies. If there are any negative, I'm returning to sender, okay? Thank you. All right, that may kind of burn off for a minute, but I'm not on fire. So I have a little bit extra today. This is today's energetic read. Please remember this is for the collective. It is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone. But I did a little extra too because I have a life issue or scenario here with messages going on, as well as a twin flame connection. So for the twin flames, I did some extra love cards, and for the life situation, I did some extra John Holland spirit messages, okay? Here's what we have in overall energies, okay? Epiphany reversed. So I feel like right off the bat, there was guidance being seeked divinely. Some of you outwardly, but whether it be the life issue or the twin flame connection that I'm picking up on, definitely divine guidance, and you did get the answers. Okay, this is reverse. I'm hearing you got or are getting the answers. It's like an epiphany. So it feels more like a strong premonition, dream, or your gut, gut feeling or intuition. Okay, just know if you're just getting it, those are divine guidance. If you already got it, you know that. Okay, the world. It's definitely leading to ending of old cycles and beginning of brand new ones, okay? We do have the ending of Mercury retrograde, which has been tough for some, I believe on March 10th, okay? And then I think the day before is a full moon. So could also be why these cycles are ending, but either way, positive cycles beginning, old cycles done and behind you, okay? The star. So this is also leading to the divine guidance, which is leading you to action, by the way, because I have a lot of fire here, a lot of air, a lot of communication. It's leading to a lot of healing, okay? The actions that you're being led to take. And this is for all of you, doesn't matter if it's a life situation or the twin flame connection, but you're all also in your own ways being led on the proper path. And for the twin flame connection, you're being led home together. Okay. Followed by the Emperor. So I think the other day it was divine masculine was just going to come rushing in recklessly. Okay. For some of you, if it's already happened, that might be how it happened. He acted without thinking. Okay, for those of you that it hasn't happened yet, divine masculine in this twin flame connection is definitely going to play it right. Do what's all fair and just to all, okay? Practice discipline, structure, and take the lead above all. Because there's been a perspective change, okay? There has definitely been a change in perspective. For those of you going through a life situation, I've been seeing this all week. As well as the twin flame connection, okay? It's a more positive perspective, outlook on life, even when things are rough, okay? Even when you have strong faith, but it's hard to trust in your faith because you cannot see it or feel it, but you are all changing that to a more positive perspective. Two of Ariel, which is the Two of Cups original tarot. For those of you in life situations, okay, you are juggling, you're multitasking way too much. And that's part of why you're feeling the way you are. Spirit is saying to Prioritize your life, and give yourself more time. Like, don't juggle so much at once, okay? For others of you in the twin flame connection, this is the Two of Cups. This is true unconditional love, twin flame energies, okay? Your divine masculine is done juggling two people, okay? He's no longer going to do that. It feels like he's leaving the karmic because he wants to be as hard as with divine femme, and that's you. Followed by the Queen of Michael, Queen of Air, original tarot, okay? Now, I'll show you in a minute, but this is another, because in the main cards, the King is here, and that's the twin flames, the two side by side, right? Here, I'll just show you. In the main cards, which there's another meaning behind it. Again, I have the Queen and the overall energies and the King in the main cards. There's a little bit of work to be done before these two come together, but you are side by side, okay, and very much ready. Again, you don't have to be air signs. You could, or it just could be strongly in one or both of your sun, moon, rising, okay? But what's more important is that you're ready. Basically, again, King is in the main cards and the Queen, Divine Femme, is in the overall energies. I feel like Divine Femme is ready. Divine Masculine, almost, because he just stopped juggling a third party situation. He's done with the karmic and he's coming towards Divine Femme. So I think that's just him finishing up, and that's why he's in the main cards and not in the overall energies with Divine Femme, okay? But the other meaning is, Spirit is saying when it comes to the life situation, okay, for those of you, you know exactly what to do. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge and the experience, okay? And it's time for you in this life situation to focus on your passion and your career, okay? When it comes to the twin flame connection, other than what I just showed you, Spirit is saying your twin knows exactly what to do, okay? They have now gained the knowledge. It's not like they didn't know the whole time, but I feel like Mercury retrograde has really brought this into the forefront and made them see the truth, okay? Now, in the main read, I usually have one card, but I did have another that flew out, okay? Now, they're both reversed because I feel like I'm hearing this has already happened, or it is about to immediately, okay? Seven of Gabriel. Someone has really stood up for themselves, okay, and what they believe. They finally gained back their confidence to where they didn't have it, and they have claimed their personal power. For those of you in a life situation, this is you. And for others of you in the twin flame connection, this is your divine masculine. He's stepped up to the plate, reclaimed his power, his personal power, okay? And is standing up for what he believes in and having confidence. That's himself and who he really loves. And that is Divine Femme. Followed by Ace of Fire, Ace of Gabriel, Ace of Fire reversed. Sorry, that was Palo Santo floating around. It's a complete victory. This action, okay, that Divine Masculine is taking is a complete victory and what's bringing the two of you back together. And it opens up so many more opportunities for the two of you together and individually. For those of you going through the life issue, okay, because you knew exactly what to do and are taking the proper action, and making the proper decisions, it's also a victory and opening up a new opportunity for you. One that I think you have really wanted and been waiting for, okay? Now, in the main cards that give me a little more on today's energetic read, I generally have 4, but lately I've been having more. I have 7. It begins with the Empress, okay, which is beautiful. For those of you in the life situation, this was the brand new beginning. And for some of you, this is, I feel like I'm hearing a pregnancy, okay? In the further future, baby coming. But I feel like some of you soon are going to get the news that you're pregnant, okay? I know that's not for everybody, but it's definitely for someone because I'm hearing it strongly. For others of you in the twin flame connection, this is Divine Femme. This is Divine Masculine is wanting this brand new beginning with Divine Femme, and here it is, okay? Followed by the 8 of Gabriel, and it's reversed. So I feel like this has already happened, or it's about to. This is like quick, sudden, out of the blue, totally unexpected actions being taken and coming towards you, Divine Femme. And this is Divine Masculine, okay? So FYI, for others of you in the life issue, okay? I feel like the pregnancy news or the new beginning is coming out of the blue and it surprises you as well. Followed by the King of Gabriel or King of Fire, original tarot. For either one of you in either scenario or situation, the message I'm hearing is kudos, okay? You're doing a great job keeping your eye on the big picture, not worrying about the small details, leaving that to others. And that's exactly what you should be doing. Continue, okay? I can't emphasize that enough. Again, as I showed you, King and Queen, okay? So we have the King, which is Divine Masculine, the Queen, King of Air in the main cards, okay? This also speaks of Divine Masculine is going to open up the lines of communication. I feel like, and he wants to have honest communication, okay? He is definitely going to do this. I feel like the two of you have been in separation, possibly strongly non-communication, okay? But he knows, he's got the wisdom, he knows exactly what to do now. Excuse me. Followed by the 8 of Michael or 8 of Air. As you see, it's a she, okay? But it could be he or she, it doesn't matter. Depending who's watching, you can flip the script. I feel like for those of you in a life situation, okay, this epiphany that came to you, the divine guidance, the answers that allowed you to take these proper decisions and actions and started these new beginnings, it's because you were able to be brave and courageous and step out of your comfort zone, okay, to change a situation that you knew no longer served you or needed to be changed, okay? And for the Divine Masculine, this is him stepping out of his comfort zone because I feel like it was really hard, but he was able to step out of his comfort zone and free himself, okay, from a very negative, toxic situation because he wasn't seeing clearly for a long time, but he is now. Followed by the 9 of Gabriel. So this is Divine Masculine plotting, planning for his next moves or for his future with you, Divine Femme. Okay, he finally feels like he can actually, you know, he's setting up a plan coming towards you and coming back into union. And he's actually looking into the future as well. And he's not going to allow anything to come between the two of you anymore. No obstacles, and he'll get through them. He has the courage or the faith that he will. When it comes to the life situation, okay, Spirit is saying, whether it be the pregnancy or the brand new beginning, just realize, yes, either one is beautiful news. There's still going to be challenges or obstacles, but it's something that you can handle. Remember that, okay? And what you need to do is create a plan and continue moving forward. Do not let anything stop you. Last but not least, Page of Gabriel or Page of Fire. All of this, especially the action and movement here, because there's quite a bit. If you following your passion is leading to brand new opportunities and brand new beginnings. Absolutely beautiful. For those of you in life, the life situation, I haven't done this in a while, but I drew the John Holland Beautiful Spirit Messages. It's basically advice to you in addition, okay? First one is reach out, okay? We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about emotional benefits and learning that is truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. So Spirit is saying it's okay to reach out, whether it be spiritually, you know, divinely, physically, to a partner, a friend, a family member. It's okay. Go ahead and reach out, okay? There's a lot of love around you. And the second one is caregiver, okay? We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. just as you've received care and love at the end of your, at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all of their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-beings in the process. So for those of you in the life situation that are viewing, I do feel this is true. It's time for you to take care of you and nurture you. I feel like you have a lot of others and things to take care of. And sometimes you just get really bogged down with it and you forget about you. I'm not saying forget about, the other people you love, but now it's time to take care of you. Okay. For those of you in the twin flame connection that I'm picking up on, I did the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. Wow. And I have a few things here for you. Okay. We'll start out with the most negative one. Release your ex. Okay. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you and this twin flame connection, if you haven't already, it is super important that you release your ex, okay? Forgive and let go in order to clear up the space for your twin to come in. And then these two are amazing. Engagement and wedding. So engagement, your love life is ascending to a bigger level of commitment. Yeah, some of you could be getting married, absolutely, in the twin flame. But to me, this is a higher level of commitment. And for some of you that have been in separation and non-communication, this is a commitment, finally. Okay? And wedding. And yes, the engagement could definitely lead to a wedding, in the near or far future. Okay? This situation involves a marriage, but more so, I just feel like this is double, triple, solid commitment, okay? Which is still beautiful. Okay, you guys, if I had to guess on, the signs or elements, I have a lot of fire here, okay? So you may or may not be a fire sign. It could just be strongly in your sun, moon, rising. And then air, okay? And then I have some water and a lot of earth. Okay. So if I had to guess, that's what I have. It doesn't have to be. And again, it could just be strongly in the sun, moon, rising. Okay. All right, you guys, I just wanted to do a little extra. As always, if you'd like to schedule a private paid read, please message me. I'd love to schedule you. Anything you need generally is below every couple of videos. I sometimes get lazy and don't do it, but I'm starting to get into that more. It will have everything you need from my most popular reads to my prices, how to book me, the charges I have, how I accept payment, and soon a website. I'm building my new website. So until next time, I'll be back with a couple more zodiacs. Love and light. Namaste.